Greetings. Yesterday, Sunday, was the first day of the Hebrew month of Sivan. So a while back, I was commanded to fast every first day of the month. I opted for the Hebrew calendar. I've studied the scriptures for a while, and so that's why I feel, I'm at home. And so I did fast as I was commanded. And then, so afterwards, I've been told chronic stress generates excess cyanide and other acids in the body. And so that message left me a little bit troubled. So I feel I'm in a good place. So I try to take care of myself. As I mentioned in the previous video, I really try not to get stressed because I have a few things to worry about. And so I didn't think this was for me, but so now I was thinking of how to pass on this message. How do I make sense of it, and what do I advise those that get the message? What should they do? And so I reflected. I was lucky also, as the previous video shows, I've been well trained. So we underwent training for stress management, and so I've really tried my very best. So 3 things came up, and I remembered, having a safe place for meditation and prayer, a healthy diet, good feeding, healthy, especially organic food, plus lots of water. And so as I was preparing to, deliver this message, another one came. And I was told, Rosh Kodesh Sivan brings down the blueprint for regular history. Just as I said it, that's what it was. Rosh Kodesh Sivan brings down the blueprint for regular history. Okay. And, thinking about how much I've studied and how much I've discovered from, researching. So I felt I needed to add a little bit so that it can be helpful for those who will consider fasting in the coming month as well. And so I simply looked up the keywords in that message. History, no need. Blueprint, also straightforward. So there's this seemingly obvious word, regular. But so I thought it was the key one, and I was like, so what is it about it? So I looked it up, and, the search results brought up things like regular is like ordinary. Okay, so no big deal. But then it also brought up the opposite. So I was like, maybe I'll get something out of the opposite. And then when I go search the opposite the meaning of irregular, and that's when things like balanced, even, and a few more words came up. And then it began to make sense, okay? So chronic stress, troubled lives are nothing. There's nothing regular about them. They are not ordinary, they are not regular, they are not nice lives. And so, but there's the opposite, which is the regular, balanced, even, smooth, nice life. And I guess that's what we all aim for. And so it got me thinking, so I believe this energy, once it comes down, it should be available for those who are trying to reach out. They should be able to tap into it. So what we need is really to, understand what's going on and try to tap into those energies that are coming down. So Rosh Kodesh Sivan for this year has already passed. For those who will be lucky for the years ahead, they will be able to tap into those. But there are many powerful months ahead, so I think that we need to get prepared. So in 3 to 4 days, Thursday night for the African continent, that will be the eve of Shavuot, the festival of weeks. So from Pesach, for those into the Hebrew culture, they've been counting. They call it counting the Omer. So every day there is special energy coming down, and there's how to tap into it. This is really about trying to improve our own selves, our own lives. But again, now we benefit from those energies coming down. So Shavuot is just 2, 3, 4 days away. Not even 4 days. It's less than 4 days away. But so every Rosh Kodesh, every first day of the month, Rosh is like head, so that should also tell you something significant in the esoteric, in the spiritual realm. So something significant going on every. It's really easy. Let's just download the Hebrew calendar. It's PDF. It's for free, and then those who can, please try to follow. So I would advise that we keep doing this. There's the big day will be Atonement, the Day of Atonement, and that will be sometime, I think, in September. So that's what I'm aiming for, and anyone who, you know, thinks these messages have been helpful, I hope that we can do this together, and then we get to receive and to enjoy the kingdom and the blessings that come with it that the Lord has granted us. All the best.